Yes, people, Waffle on in the building. Make sure you slap those likes. Make sure you subscribe into the channel. This is going to be a quick Arsenal versus Atletico Madrid preview. Obviously, we're playing Madrid in less than 3 hours tonight, 8 p.m. kickoff. This should be a very interesting game. I think we're gonna mash them up, tonight. I'm just looking at some of the information on the Arsenal site. I was just going through the presses and stuff. Atletico do not travel to England well. If we look at their record, they've only drawn 2 and they've lost 3, I believe, when they've come to British soil. So, yes, we know they've got rid of a few players, likes of Pikachu or whatever his name is that used to play for Chelsea, De Paul, and there's some other guys in there as well that they've got rid of as well. But as much as I like Atletico, I don't think they're the team that a lot of people are just hyping up at the moment to be. I think they're a good team and that's it. I think we're a better team. I think we're better defensively, and I think we'll be able to handle their attacks. Come on, man. We're in the best league in the world, and I'm expecting us, man, to take care of business. Make sure you slap the likes and everything, people. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Let me just put us into subscribe mode. Do you know what I'm saying? People, we need to start having confidence in our club, bro, because sometimes I think we suffer from previous. Hold on, let me just go into subscribe mode. I think we suffer sometimes from PTSD in thinking we can't do it. Well, of course we can. Of course we can. We're Arsenal and we're a very good club. But anyway, like with everything, let's see what's happening in the Arsenal camp. So I just went to the Arsenal page and we're just going to have a little quick read through this. Big up to Oregon Goon in the building. I hope you're well, my brother. So as I was saying previously, it says 8 p.m. kickoff. So they've got rid of I can't even say his name. Azpilicueta, Witsel, Angel Pereira, Correa, Sol, Rodrigo De Paul, and Thomas Lemar. So they've all gone. But let's have a look at their team anyway. Let's look at their team because a lot of what we do is we usually look at our team. But let's have a look at their starting lineup. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's start the squad. Let's have a look at their squad. Where's the pictures of it? So I've got to click on all their pictures. What's this all about? What is this all about? I've got to click on their pictures like it's some snap card or something. So I know about Oblak already, yeah. Great goalkeeper, great shot stopper, 20 foot tall. He's a player to look out for. Very good games played, 9 starts. Very good shot stopper. Okay, we can just go for the. Let's just go. We know about Jimenez as well. Let's go back to the team. We know about Jimenez. I don't know too much about Rogeri, but looks like a bit of a bully. Lenglet, we know about Lenglet already. Molina. Who's Molina? I've heard of him. I don't like the way this is put out, man. Koke's still there. Barrios, good player. Llorente, decent. Gallagher, we know he's a pit bull. He will run all day long. Who's Nico? Where was Nico before? Nico. You know, to be honest, yeah, I don't watch Spanish football every week, yeah, but I know they've got good players, so I'm not going to spend my time looking at these players and just second guessing, man. At the end of the day, they got a good team, but this is what gives me encouragement, yeah. Let me see here. Let me just show you something. Where is it? Facts and stats, because that's what we want to. That's what we want to really go into. Since the start of last season, we have won 8 of our 10 Champions League group stage matches. It was brilliant. The joint most of any side in that period, alongside Liverpool and Inter Milan. We both won our last 2 Champions League games. Atletico Madrid have not drawn any of their last 19 matches in the Champions League, winning 13 and losing 6. Okay, yeah, I don't want to see all of that. Where was it where I saw that they've not won on British soil? I saw it on here somewhere. I just have to look it up. Have I just gone past it? This is the guy that we need to look out for. Alvarez has scored 13 goals in 11 Champions League appearances since the start of 2023-2024. That guy's cold. His movement's cold. You know, he's got pace. I won't say he's very strong on the ball, but his movement is ridiculous, and he can strike the ball from distance. You know, he's good in the air as well. He's someone that really, you know, because sometimes Gabriel can have his bozo moments at times, yeah. Saliba and Gabriel are going to have to be on their game today. That's what I've got to say about that. So, yeah, these men are going to definitely have to be able to pick him up. Griezmann as well, if he plays as the 10 or comes in, definitely going to have to keep check on them as well. I saw something about their record, but you lot probably think I'm lying. Oh, I think it's around here. Hold on. Yeah. So we played between ourselves, I think semi-finals, 2017. I think we lost that one. But this is the stat here, my people. Athletic have never won away to an English side in the group league phase of the Champions League, failing in all 5 attempts to date. Let's not change this, people. Yeah, let's not change this today. Los Rojiblancos have also only won one of their last line matches against English sides in European competitions, drawn 2, lost 6 against Manchester United, the second leg of the last 16 tie in the Champions League in March 2022. So, people, I know some of you are scared and thinking, oh, do you know what? You know what? This is going to be a massive, difficult game. Yeah, it might be a difficult game. It might be a test, but I still think that would beat them. I still think that would beat them today. I don't think it's going to be a ball fest either. I think it's going to be quite an exciting game. I think, yeah, both teams are defensively astute. But I just feel like this is Champions League, yeah, and this Champions League is a little bit different, especially coming to the Emirates. I don't think, unless, they got Nelson Vivas. You remember Nelson Vivas? He used to play for Arsenal. Any of you are old enough to know Nelson Vivas, rubbish player, but he used to play for Arsenal. That's he's the assistant manager for Atletico Madrid. So let's just do a quick lineup as well, people. And let me just say where the game possibly will be won. So let me just share this screen quickly. Shout to everyone in the chat. Yeah, I'm going to get to the comments soon, man. This is just a quick little preview, people. Yeah. So we know what the back 4 is already. So Raya in goal. Two centre backs of Gabriel. And Saliba. Do you know what? Picking the Arsenal team is becoming relatively really easy these days. Timber, I was going to sneeze. Excuse me, sorry. You see those 4 players right there? If you're ever picking a team, those 4 players literally are like guaranteed. Unless we're playing like an EFL game or you know, early rounds of FA Cup against a small team. Those are your guaranteed 4 in your back line. You can debate the left back. Do you know who I would play for this game? In this game, though, and people might laugh here, I would play Skelly in this game because Skelly is a bit of a bully, and Skelly would be able to. I don't know. I think Skelly's the man for the job, you know, today. Why is my screen looking like this? It looks a bit crazy. I think Skelly is the guy, yeah. But I think he's going to go with Calafiori. But if I was playing the lineup today, I think I'll put Skelly in. I think it's going to be the same team. Rice. So Zubi here. Sorry, Zubamendi, Rice, and Eze. Actually, will he play Marino today? Will he play Marino today? I think he might start with Marino today, you know. I've got a feeling he's going to start with Marino today. Why have I got a feeling he's going to start with Marino? I think he's going to start with Marino. I think he's going to start like that. Saka. No. Second on the base. What? Well, that says left wing, doesn't it? What's going on here? That says left wing, or am I going crazy? Oh, right wing, sorry. My bad. Right wing, Saka. Left wing. I'm going with Martinelli today. I think Martinelli needs to start, in my opinion. And Gyökeres up top. I've got a feeling he's going to go with the 3 fridges today. It makes sense to just put in the fridges, isn't it? Because these man, Spanish, you know, going against a Spanish team, got that physicality, you know. Eze wasn't that great the other day, so I can just see him being dropped. Maybe it might be good for Eze to come on in the second half. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Or does Eze get the nod ahead of Marino? Tell us what you think, man. I'm hoping Gyökeres bags today because, you know, the scrutiny's out already. We're all doing streams on, you know, whether he can score or not. It's crazy right now, isn't it? You know, because I think Gyökeres has to be judged like any other striker. Whether you're 100 million, whether you're 60, 70 million, he still needs to be judged because that's the whole reason why we bought him, to score goals. And if he's not scoring goals, especially games like this, you know, and we're struggling in games like this, then it becomes an issue, man. It becomes an issue. Big up to Oregon Goon. Big up to Latvian Goon in the place. As this will show what we are made of. Big up Abs. He says big up to Latvian Gooner. Make sure you go and subscribe to Latvian Gooner. LG, but not the TV, the real person. Big up to Arsenal 99. Big up, bro. Hope you're doing well. I've not seen you before. I might have seen you before, but if you haven't, then please subscribe to the channel, people. Show some love. Big up to Arsenal 99. Big up to the biggest fraud on the planet, and his name is Nems LFC. Hope you're well, my guy. I've been rattling him today, man, just winding him up. You best get a win against Frankfurt. That's all I'm going to say, man. Latvian says, bless you back, my brother. And big up to Ansar. Mohammed, he said, Atletico is just too good. Yeah, they're too good, but we're better. That's the difference. Arsenal are better, and I say that with chest. My team right now is one of the best teams in Europe. That doesn't say that we're going to win the thing, but we're just one of the best sides in Europe. So Atletico, as good as they are, they're going to be thinking how good we are as well defensively, how they're going to get in behind our defense. How are we going to start tonight? Are we going to start quick? Are we going to just start slow? Or is it going to be slow build up? I think what we're going to do is we're going to get a feel of the game first 5-10 minutes, pass the ball about. I don't think we're going to commit too many guys forward in the first 5-10 minutes. I think we're just going to feel out the game. Atletico, they have some tricky players, yeah. They have some really good tricky players. And what we need to do is stop the service to Alvarez, because we know what Alvarez can do with the ball. He can dribble, he can link up play, he can shoot from distance, he can, you know, his movement is second to none. One of the best in the world. So all of these things we need to cut out. Their midfield, they've got a very good midfield. That's one thing as well. Technically, I think their midfield's better than our midfield. You know, some of their books, they've got some ballers, Lorente, and you know, in that midfield. Do you know what I'm saying? He's good on the ball. And they've got a very good defense as well. I think we can get at their defense though. Jimenez is quite aggressive. But then you've got to beat the goalkeeper. I wouldn't fancy a one-on-one, like a Martinelli and one-on-one with Oblak, because he would probably be scared. Oblak's about 50 foot tall. And I can see us getting a bit shook. I don't see Gyökeres getting shook, but I can see us getting a bit shook. Hey, big up to Robert Prudence, new subscriber. What do we do for new subscriber? Fireworks. Big up to Robert Prudence, the new subscriber in the building. Big up to you, man. Hope you are well. And you can see that cannon, that means he's an Arsenal fan. So big up to you, my brother. Tell me what you think of this team tonight. It's not my team, it's just the team that I think Arteta will choose tonight. That's a good point. I think Eze starts this game. I just think, I don't know. I just think he's just gonna pick Marino, but I might be wrong. And I'm always wrong. Actually, I'm usually wrong anyway. But make sure, smash the likes, people. The 7 in the building, make sure you smash the likes. What do you think of this team? What adjustments would you make in this team? Who's going to win us this game? Should we start with Eze and then bring on Marino or Gyökeres in the second half? Because we know what Marino brings in Europe. Marino in Europe, he seems like a different player. He seems like, you know, when he gets into the plane and he goes over to Spain, he becomes a Galactico. He becomes a worldie. You know, in that little hole and box cracks in and all that. Can he do the same for Spain with Arsenal as well? That's the big question as well in the Champions League. Can he get those goals? Can he rack up them goals? Let's see. Let's see what happens tonight. But people, I'm going to be doing a watch along tonight as well. Tune in at 8, actually 7:45, I think, or 7:40. Doing a watch along tonight. 3 points or whatever tonight. We need to get the points tonight, people. Yeah. Forget about Crystal Palace right now. Forget about the Bayern game. Just forget about it. Let's concentrate on this one game tonight. Let's show these guys that we are one of the best in Europe. Let's go and win this game. Look how positive I am. No negativity here, people. Just being real. Just being confident in my team. Yeah. There's no negativity, people. But if we lose, I'm going to crash out as always. But I'm confident tonight. And I'm not scared tonight. So let me know what you think, guys. What the score prediction. We forgot to do the score prediction. Oh my God. Right. The score tonight is going to be 2-1 Arsenal. Actually, no. I'm going for a 2-0 Arsenal. And I'll put that in the chat as well. And I'll say it with chest. 2-0 Arsenal. There's my scoreline, people. Let me know what your scoreline is going to be in the chat, so I can clip it up. And if you get the right result, I might send you a packet of waffles. And I'm not talking about the cheap waffles that you get in Tesco, those Tesco value ones. The US guys won't know about Tesco unless it's Oregon Blue. I'm talking about the Belgian waffles, the nice chocolate Belgian waffles. You know, not the 20p pack, the £10 pack, £20 pack. That's what I'm going to give you. So correct scores in the chat or in the comment section. I'll send you some waffles, and I'll send you a waffled on t-shirt as well. Actually, I haven't even made no t-shirt, so I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, if you get the correct score, we can do something, people. Robert says most probably a 1-0 Arsenal corner, a bit predictable. But hey, yeah, I don't know what Atletico are like on set pieces, but they're gonna find out tonight. They are going to find out tonight. But yes, people, 20 minutes, just a quick preview. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Watch along tonight, match reaction probably after the game. I'm on what's their names? I'm on the catch up, I think, tonight. So make sure you guys tune in tonight. And yeah, come on the arse. Anyway, big up to people, and I'm out. Peace.